Welcome back to another YouTube video trying to talk about Raw. So, travel issues. We didn't know who they were talking about. Bianca, Miz, somebody else, Seth Rollins, I think. I don't know. Um, Anyways, main event of Raw was Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa. Solo beat Kevin, and then Riddle and Sammy ran out from the back. They had just gotten to the arena basically, and so they ran to the ring, helped out Kevin, Usos and Solo back off. That was our main event, by the way. Raw started with Rey Mysterio cutting a promo talking about how Hall of Fame should be great. Sorry, then he had to fight. Then he talked about how he fought Dominic at WrestleMania. Dominic comes out, basically stumbles on his words a bit, and then introduced Finn. Finn versus Ray. Finn beat Ray. Um, Ray and Finn beat up, or sorry, Finn and Dominic beat up Ray, and yeah. So more build for Bad Bunny and Ray versus probably Bad Bunny, Ray, and Santos versus Judgment Day. I would imagine. Tag titles change hands, by the way. So Raquel and Liv beat Trish and Becky for the tag belts. Lita got attacked backstage. We don't know who did it. And then Trish turns on Becky, and then we're like, oh, so did Trish attack Lita? But why would she? Because then she's like, well, I know I just attacked your best friend, but I'll defend the tag titles with you. Or your tag partner, not your best friend. Lita and Trish are best friends. Sorry. So yeah, Trish heel turn. They lose the tag belts. Lita taken out backstage. I don't know what's gonna happen with Lita. Um, but for Becky and Trish, SummerSlam match, SummerSlam match, definitely. Um, Bobby and Bronson Reed, had a double countout. Why? Because they felt like they couldn't beat Bronson Reed. Well, I mean, you could, and you have. So why not do it? Anyway, Cody challenges Brock Lesnar to a match at Backlash. So Cody beating Brock at Backlash, eventually winning the belt from Roman at SummerSlam. Calling it now. Usos versus Alpha Academy. Usos beat Alpha Academy. Were we really that concerned? EO, Piper Nevitt, and Mia Yim. EO wins. Bailey was supposed to be in the match, but Damage Control was like, hang on, what about us? And then Bailey's like, you're right. I'll go talk to Adam. Adam Pierce, obviously. Io Sky gets put in the match instead of Bailey, and Io Sky wins it. Io Sky's obviously losing to Bianca next week. Oh yeah, so Brock's gonna be on next week. Kevin Owens said he's out for revenge against Solo Sikoa. So Brock will probably be on Raw, accept the challenge for Backlash. Yada yada yada. So yeah, that was Raw. Not much, not a lot of wrestling, but it was all right. NXT. Sorry. We had Carmelo Hayes basically come out, NXT champion. Potential challengers come out and say, hey, we're going to be the one to fight you. Dragon Lee, who's in the Fatal 4 Way. There's a Fatal 4 Way happening, by the way. Number one contender for the NXT Championship. It's Dragon Lee, Grayson Waller, JD McDonough, and Duke Hudson. So yeah, within that Fatal 4 Way, Grayson Waller wins. And I'm like, all right, Grayson Waller versus Carmelo Hayes. That'll be a good first match for Carmelo to defend his championship. Defend it successfully, I might add, because Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker, they're gonna fight again in May at the takeover. So there you go. We also had Fallon Henley and Kiana James try to get the tag belts back from Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, and they didn't because Brooks Jensen wasn't there, and then he came in later, and then he's like, "I'm gonna hand the bag to my friend so she can cheat to retain or win back her tag titles." And Fallon Henley's like, "Get out of here! I'm not cheating." And then they lost. So yeah, and Briggs, uh, Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen, yeah, they may not be a tag team for that much longer. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Andre Chase gave Duke Hudson an MVP award. So, okay. Um, Von Wagner fought Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov beat Von Wagner. So, Mr. Stone said, "I'm out. Peace." Cora Jade basically explaining her actions, why she did what she did to Indy Hartwell. She wants a championship. But she also mentioned Roxanne Perez. She's like, "Yeah, Roxanne, you still ain't nothing." But anyways, Indy, back to you. I'm coming for that belt. And then Roxanne had a little run in with Tony D'Angelo and Stacks backstage. They talked, and then who came up to her? Zoe Stark. Yeah, Zoe Stark was like, "Roxanne, you're garbage." Um, and Roxanne and Zoe Stark probably gonna have a match next week. Gigi Dolan had a little video vignette, video package. It was cool. Javier Barnell versus Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe beat Javier Barnell. Duh. Tiffany Stratton versus Sol Ruka. Stratton beat Sol Ruka, as I expected. Tiffany Stratton, mm, maybe she'll go for the championship at NXT Battleground. I can see that. Lyra Valkyrie says she warns Cora Jade. So yeah, Lyra Valkyrie and Cora Jade are gonna have a match probably next week. I don't know who's gonna win that. Um, Joe Coffey beat some dude named Tank Ledger. He got signed by from the NIL program. I don't know who he is, but Joe Coffey getting a win, as he should. Joe Coffey will probably challenge for a championship fairly soon, I'd imagine. By the way, the Fatal Four Way that ended off the night, it was pretty damn good. But anyway, that's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Dynamite is today, so I'll be reviewing that probably sometime on Thursday. All right. Well, that's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you guys later.